Spring is here, which means a lot of people will be putting those vacuums and dustpans to good use to spring clean their home. But the seasonal cleaning is a reminder for something else: decluttering and organizing those finances. Today we're here with Ken Moraif. He's from Retirement Planners of America. He's offering us some tips on how to do that. Ken, thanks so much for being here.
It is my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So why is spring a good time for people to really focus on their finances?
Well, you know, springtime is a time when the skies are blue and the birds are singing and everything is clean and sparkly. The winter's over, hibernation is behind us. And in a lot of ways, I think of that as kind of somebody's financial life, that the time that they spent accumulating and working and saving and investing to get to retirement was their winter. Okay, now it's time to retire. That's springtime. It's time to go play and have fun. We call retirement your second childhood without parental supervision. So it's time to go do that. And so springtime is a good time to kind of think in that way.
Excellent. Time to enjoy yourself.
Yes.
So what is the first step to spring cleaning your finances?
Well, one of the first things that we go through with clients, and we also go through with prospective clients, is looking at their cash flow. And you know, happiness is a positive cash flow. And so what we want to do is we want to look at what are all their expenses, their cost of living, property taxes, insurance, all those kind of things. We want to get a handle on what their expenses are. And then we want to get a handle on all the sources of income that a client would have. So that would be pension, Social Security, if they have real estate income, anything like that. And we want to match those up. If you're like most people, chances are your expenses are higher than those sources of income are, and therefore your investments have to make up that difference. So now that tells us how much you need in investments, how much income your investments need to generate. But first, we need to get a handle on expenses and income.
So once someone has that monthly budget figured out, understood, what are the next actionable steps that they can take?
Okay. The next thing is to make sure that you're organized and your portfolio is focused on what you want to accomplish. Too many people accumulate what I call a junk drawer of investments. And what I mean by that is, you know, they're watching some financial analyst on television and they say, you know, buy XYZ, so they buy it. They read a magazine, it says the top 10 mutual funds, they buy the number one on that list. A friend, their neighbor tells them, you know, this is a hot tip, do that. And little by little, they accumulate a junk drawer of investments. The problem with the junk drawer is it's not organized, it's not focused, and there may be things in there that you shouldn't have anymore. So take the junk drawer out, dump it on the counter, and look at everything and see if you can organize it and make sure every investment you have is focused on getting you to retirement if that's your goal, or taking you through retirement if you're already there.
What about estate planning?
Okay, so estate planning is also important. And you know, we call estate planning the act of leaving to your greedy, unwashed, undeserving heirs the fruits of your labor. And I say that jokingly. Nobody get mad at me.
He has kids, yeah.
Yeah, I have 3 daughters. But so yeah, you want to make sure that your wills, your trusts, everything reflect where you are right now. So who you want to give it to, and how they get it may have changed. You may have additions to your family. You may have a divorce. Things change. So update all of that, get everything in order, and look into the future and that second childhood without parental supervision.
Excellent, Ken. Those are great tips. Thanks so much for stopping by.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
To learn more or to contact an advisor, visit rpoa.com. I'm Julie Parisi. We'll see you again soon.